Alright, welcome back everybody. Aesop Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our Stellaris Federations Chronicle. I am getting my timer started. There we go, 30-minute countdown. Hey, I found out. Man, this makes sense too. Nanite actuators. It requires 85 of these things. What are these things? These things are nanites. I should have known that. I should have known that. I don't know exactly where you get them from. I think it's from like when you run into events that say that you found nanite structures and stuff, or I think there's something to do with L clusters also, but I didn't want to get too deep into it and cause spoilers for myself, so I sort of dipped out as soon as I saw they were talking about L clusters. But anyway, apparently we've got 50 of them, so and I'm going to use, which might be really retarded. It might be a bad move, but I'm going to use them because we're trying to catch up in the tech race. Oh man, they want 85 of them though. That's a lot. It only gets more expensive from here, so I might as well use them now. We get a 10% boost to tech. All right, so we're rolling forward. Construction ship is building its last station here. The UNS Goddard has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Najaga B2. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. Okay. I've read that before, I'm pretty sure. This is a research station going up. I wonder if these are like, if they're big like the space stations in EVE Online.
Construction completed.
Are these like whole metropolitan cities and stuff up here? All right, construction ship. Wait. Let's go ahead and build research station here. And then build a starbase here. Alrighty then. Am I collecting that 9 trade? The crystalline entities seem to resonate in response to something, one of their few interactions with their environment. The exact nature and possible wider purpose of this emitted waveform has yet to be ascertained, but for now our ships can approximate it using radio pings, essentially camouflaging themselves as fellow crystals. Alright, so we got the crystalline pacification modifier added. And that means let's grab this science ship right here. And oh man, why are these still... Alright, grab the first fleet and tell it to come here. Evasive stance. Alright. Well, what I want to do then is I want to bring him to right here. I'm going to pre-stage him here because I know there's something right here that I want to get a hold of. I'm going to go ahead and tell my military fleet to shoot up here. Oh, man.
System survey concluded.
Excavate site. Concluded, right. Okay, move to here. Or just go research this project, yeah. Alright.
We have detected an anomaly.
What are these guys? Yeah, that's right, xenophobic, okay. Xenophobic pacifists. We're moving up from suspicious. These are actually the ones I would rather form a trade pact with, or a pact, because they're a little bit more like us.
Is the key to the universe.
Investigating. Okay. Naval capacity, that would be nice. We're at plus 16 food. Let's get the off-world trading company going. Okay, and alright, what's going on here? The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Phaethon 5. The being is dressed in what appears to be a light suit. I think I've read this before. So we're going to get some society research from studying the corpse. Alright, pause. Huh. So then these things aren't a problem anymore. Oh, but I gotta go into each system and clear them out. Or identify that they're not a threat. Okay. At the very center of the city, overlooking the main square, is a grand, ostensibly decorated palace with a garish neon sign advertising the Empress Motel. Inside it are lavish chambers filled to the brim with treasure, from which the Empress and her board of trusted advisors governed. It is also where the hoarders held their last stand, defending their Empress and her precious rubricator. With any luck, the rubricator can still be found in its usual spot, by the Empress's lilac ribbon. Okay. Alright, clearing blockers there. The trade hub. It can collect trade up to 2 jumps away, so I am collecting the 9 trade. Hyperlane. Means Empire map mode. trade routes. Nine trade is collected by the Seoul Trade Hub. Okay, and then this is a trade route. Trade route value 4, max piracy neg 1. And I think, okay, I think I know why too. I need like a hangar in here somewhere, but I'd have to upgrade it first, so that'll be a little while. Okay, another tradition has come available. We'll move into Reach for the Stars. Starbase influence cost is reduced 10%. And San Cristobal can expand. Let's give a monument, I guess. All right.
Research concluded.
Oh, nice. Research speed is up. New research. Let's take automated exploration protocols. An advanced AI will aid science officers in their task to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no blorg has gone before. The science ship will be able to explore the galaxy with help from an AI. We've dropped to 11th. We were 10th in the last episode we were 10th. Oh, they're not happy at all.
Construction completed.
Empty shells. Allowing for the replacement of organic life with robotic workers will displease the Union. Oh. Secular state. Having spiritualist values be reflected in our empire governing ethics will please. Psionic pursuit. Mind over matter ascension. And embattled minority. Finding spiritualist beliefs to be a minority issue in United Nations of Earth will displease the Union. Of metaphysical whatever. Cleansing. Okay, we got robot workers. That's not going to make them happy either, I guess. I guess we might as well take robotic machine template system right off the bat. Assembly patterns. There's a few good choices here. Let's grab Corvette build speed.
Anomalous readings registered.
Build mining. Build research.
A new world has been colonized.
Tavrite communion. Okay. Who just colonized? Was it San Cristobal? It's whatever's here. Pangea. Okay. What are we going to turn you into, Pangea? Let's shoot for, well, let's just name it as a colony right now. picked automatically. Balanced settlement and bold new frontier. Happiness plus 10%. Pop growth speed plus 20%. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I probably should have kept the other ones at that as well. UNS Goddard came up short with regards to its original mission. So we found salt. Well, let's just read it. Science ship UNS Goddard came up short with regards to its original mission of investigating possible activity on the frozen surface of blah. There is seemingly nothing of note but ice and rock. However, Science Officer Lorato Negige, a self-proclaimed gourmet chef and history buff, claims to have made an important discovery, a chemical compound found in the surface ice layers in several regions. It is allegedly, supposedly, closely related to human stellar salt, an ingredient integral to many traditional human dishes, and thought extinct on Earth. It has long been speculated that human stellar salt was never not native to our homeworld, but was brought to the surface by some meteorite impacts in the distant past. The science officer's discovery lends some credence to this theory, though Lorato Negige leans heavily on properties described in ancient cookbooks predating modern chemistry to prove the saline connection. Whether the salt, analyzed and synthesized, actually tastes like the human stellar salt of old is ultimately of little consequence. Just the idea of traditional foods now possessing more historically accurate flavor profiles is bound to stimulate both the human economy and palate. Plus 5% happiness modifier for 240 months. Okay. Not bad. Construction ship will be done here shortly.
System survey concluded.
Pangea contains the ruins of another abandoned Zeroni colony. The first step to solving this mystery is to find and make contact with this world's psionic archive. Because I don't know what I'm getting into, I'm a little bit worried that I'm kind of at cross-point odds with myself here. I'm pursuing robotic technology and also researching psionics. I don't know to what extent these two things can be compatible with one another. So I'm hoping that I'm not
Construction completed. War
just
has been declared.
sowing a lot of basically a loss into our campaign right now. I hope I'm not doing that right now. The military junta of Interstellar Arisu Coalition has declared war on the Tavarite Communion. Ally entered. Oh, man. We're now at war. Oh, man. Really, I'd rather be with these guys. Alright. Build starbase here. Tropical world. Well, we have an election under campaign. We're undergoing an election.
The special project has concluded.
On the crew's arrival, they were able to confirm that their sensors were indeed malfunctioning. The good news is that not only were their initial estimates for the star's energy output grossly understated, Dr. Sanderham seems to have learned from past mistakes. Meticulous trait. Nice. Survey here and here. Okay, so first fleet can travel to here and then here, which should clear these exclamation points, and I can survey them with my science ships.
Situation log has been updated.
Alexei Krutov has been elected President of the United Nations of Earth under the mandate of orbital research. We need to build 4 research stations. Home in the Sky, Starbase module cost reduced 20%, Starbase upgrade cost reduced 10%. Expansionist outpost build cost negative 15%, and Starbase influence cost negative 15%. Okay.
Evasive maneuvers.
Talons from the void. Uh-oh. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team and the rubricator back to the UNS Hawking, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. It seems we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by their countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl, or observed from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Engage evasive maneuvers. Her dragon breaths. The dragon breathes fire down onto New Roanoke, killing the colonists instantly. Or translate her animal noises. The dragon breathes fire down onto New Roanoke, killing the colonists instantly. Translate. The rats went squeak, squeak, squeak. Then their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it is your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you have been naughty, little ones. The rubricator belongs to Shard. Please don't hurt us or give back the rubricator this instant. That one. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield. As she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get so close so fast? And is she smiling? Why, you whet my appetite, little ones, she purrs softly, then lunges at it with all her might, fangs exposed. This is what she looks like. Shard, Grand Dragon.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, there it goes. We got one shot off. Okay. So we don't get this relic world. Hello, humans. You guys again. Would you be willing to do us a favor? Baldrec's strong gravity well pulls all kinds of trash into our atmosphere, and at a recent council meeting, we decided to step up our cleaning efforts. One of our reclamation units came across a discarded cargo pod, and we're wondering if you'd be willing to help us dispose of it. It seems to contain large quantities of various worthless metals. Yes, we will dispose of those minerals for you. All right, so we got 500 points from them. All right. The archaeologists were preparing to leave when they happened upon a large hidden chamber cluttered with artifacts, gnawed bones, and and a substantial amount of fresh slobber. There, under a used royal nose swab, on a four-legged table with the carving of a face they confirm was indeed funny, sat the rubricator, maker of thingamajigs, right where it was supposed to be. A tiny, insignificant-looking cube, a Rubik's Cube, spewing out a continuous stream of artifacts. Wow. The rubricator is a replicator, an ingenious alien invention that can make endless copies of just about any artifact, and soon it is ours. The planet-side team will begin the journey back to the safety of the ship. Thankfully, we will never know what attacked the hoarders. That's not true. Okay. Ruler elected, archaeological site finished, evading hostile fleet. Science ship UNS Hawking has encountered a hostile shard fleet in Siruta and is currently attempting to evade them. You're still alive? Here's our science ship. Oh, here is our science ship. The Hawking. Okay. So that dragon's just gonna stay in its system, right? Yeah. Shard. Well, alrighty then. What should I be doing now? Let's, survey. Here, 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 and here. I'm surprised I didn't lose a science ship there.
System survey concluded.
Okay, our military unit seems to have cleared everything out. You can return home now. We're not really honoring our call to arms, and I hope we don't suffer anything for that, but I'm really trying not to get these guys really upset. As a matter of fact, I can't.
System survey concluded.
Okay, we have research that needs to be selected. Atmospheric filtering. We got more blockers that we could clear out. Food from farmers plus 20%. Let's take the habitability. All right, 2230 is when we found this dragon, this grand dragon. That is a skull compared to our combat strength. So it'll be nice to see how long it takes before we can maybe catch up to that kind of military strength. Okay, consumer goods are down. Pangea, I might turn into a consumer good.
We have detected
World.
an anomaly.
Industrial world. Alright, there's our timer. Yeah, we're in 2231. Save game for episode 8. This is what the world looks like right now, or the world, the galaxy. We're pretty small. How are we ranked now? 12th. These guys are 3rd. Alrighty then. How do we stack up with these guys now? We're equivalent again, but they have overwhelming fleet power. We can build 4 more. So before signing off, let's open up Fleet Manager. I guess I would have to make a new... It's not letting me increase that. I guess I'd have to make a new battle fleet, which I don't want to do right now. Okay, well then that should be it. Superiority Vanguard's at 49%, 60 and 75, so that's... Our suppression of this is doing its job. A-okay. I'm not sure what else to say there. I guess we'll end it. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.